Hey, you little beekeeper monkeys. How's it going? Steve-O out in the barn here playing around. Show you the little chicks are doing good, huh? They're coming along. I had to put another brick on top. They were trashing the water up. That worked out perfect. They can't seem to trash the water with all these shavings. It's all about, guys, the birds and the bees, okay? Boy, I had to shut the fan off. It's got to be 150 out here in this oven. Anyway, had a fella give me some 8s. These are 10 frame deeps. And Steve-O is going to make queen castles. I haven't never had a queen castle. I've never used them. A lot of the breeders do it. A couple fellas I know use them, and they like them, okay? So I was sitting here laying things out. I'm going to have 4 compartments. I can use 3/4 plywood. I was sitting here laying the thing out. I'm going to have perfect, plenty of room to get the frames out using 3/4 in here. I'm going to put a 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4 shim all the way around this box, and I'll glue it and shoot it in with Brad gun. And I don't know. It looks like I hope he glued this box. It looked like he just shot it in with Brad's. But it's not gonna be going on a semi. It's not gonna be picked up with a forklift. It's just gonna be moved around. I think it's gonna be fine. If it's not, I'll have to shoot some more stuff to it. Anyway, yeah, it's what I'll have is an entrance here. I got an E, an E, an E, and then an E over here, entry, okay? And I may put, I'm gonna bore, I'm thinking a 1/2-inch hole is all, and then I'll put maybe a little block of wood glue and shoot it in with Brad's here for a little mini, a little mini landing, just a small piece of 3/4, about like so, by, maybe 3/4 deep is all, just a little landing for him to come in. That 3/4 is going to work out beautiful. I'll have plenty of room to get my frames in and out. But my plan is here to, like I said, put a 3/4 shim all the way around on it. And then I put in my dividers. I'm going to put in all my dividers, but you'll see what's happening here. I'm going to bring the plywood right up to the top. Right up to the top of this box. But I'm going to have this little space in there. No biggie. I'll cut a little piece. I'll take some Bondtite 3, put it in there, and then I will shoot a nail, brad nail right through there to hold that little sliver in. Simple fix, guys. Real simple queen castle. I'm not drilling. Most of your queen castles you see, they bore an extra hole and put 8 screen on it for a breather hole. I'm not doing that. This whole bottom is going to be shot in with 8 screen. I got plenty of 8 screen here. I bought another roll. I got plenty of 8 screen. So that'll be put on the bottom. I'm going to cut individual 3/4 plywood that is going to overlap half of my division wood. Okay? So that lid that's coming from here to here will be half the thickness sitting on there. This next lid will be half of that, and so forth and so on. Then I'll throw on I'll build a telescopic cover that'll sit over this thing. I'm also going to make the Steve-O feeder. You've seen those out there that are my propolis traps. I'm going to put a bottle feeder. I'm drilling a hole for each one of these puppies. I'll have one here, one here, one here, and then I'll go to the other side, and I will put, for this one here, I will put it on the other side over there. So I'll have 3 in a row over here and 1 over there. That's with a little 1-inch nipple with my Gorilla Tape on it, because I was an 1.25 or 1.5 bit that went. I think it was an 1.5 bit that I went in there. And I used a 1-inch PVC pipe. That's going to work out slick. Them bees will be able to come right through there into that hole and feed through there. So that's why I don't have to fool around with feeders on the top. I'm gonna, you know, you're gonna have a, you won't have to fool around with interior feeders. They'll be right here, easy to get at. I do suggest spraying those white. Spray them white. Put that Gorilla Tape like I showed you before on them, on a propolis trap scenario, and then peel that off after your paint dries. So that's it. This is going to work out beautiful. Sebastian is making me some queens. He's grafting tomorrow. Carniolan and Italian cross. So I've also got with Bob Benny out of Georgia. He's going to have Caucasian queens hopefully this spring. So I'm going to put my order in January. I'm going to get 3-4 dozen. I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm going to call him, see how much they are. But he's changing out his entire operation to Caucasian. And he played with Caucasian in the 80s. And he liked, well, somehow he drifted away from him, but now he's not migratory anymore. And his base camp is in Blue Ridge in Georgia. So he's up there, and he bought some breeder queens, high-end breeder queens, and he's going to start cranking them out. So I think he said he's getting eight of them for $1,000 a piece, some queens. So that's some high-dollar bugs he's getting. So he must love it. So I'm going to get a few of those Caucasians, try those too. But in the meantime, Sebastian, he's breeding like crazy over there at his place. So hopefully I'll get some more queens, and we'll set up this with that. Now what I'm going to do there is take one frame from my existing stock, put it in here, bees and all. I'm going to have one plain frame. I'm going to introduce these virgin queens in with push-in cages. I'm going to have one frame here that's just foundation. And I'll have a feeder here so they can start cranking away on it. So that's the plan coming up real quick. We'll get this thing set up, and as soon as I don't know, 10 days. No, probably more than that. He's grafting tomorrow. And so he'll probably be giving me a call on day 15, probably day 15. Come and get your virgins. No, he's going to wait till they have. You know, they're going to be 16. What am I saying? They're going to be 16 days, and they're going to emerge. And he may leave them in there for another day, but he'll give me a call. I'll go over and get some queens, and we'll load these things up. And I'll be loading them up the same day I get my virgins, because they'll be trapped in them push-in cages, so those bees will have a chance to chill out in there. And what I'll try to do is position that cage over some emerging brood as them young are coming out. That'd be very cool. Them bees will be coming out and introduce that queen. So, and I'll leave them in that push-in cage for about 3 days. And then I'll come in and see if I can't release them in there. So this is going to be kind of cool, I think. I've never played with them before. This will be a first. We'll see how it goes. Be happy, be strong, because we got to keep getting her on. See ya.